Mm-mm-mm. Oh. Welcome back, man. We gotta freaking talk. You know, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, Eli. Stop. They're not ready. Don't give it to him. I must. Don't do it. Think of the children.
All women have to hoe a little to get where they want in life.
Don't do it to him.
Unfortunately for you fellas, that's somebody's future wife.
Oh.
And I know that it's kind of hard to believe that even a so-called traditional woman would have that up her sleeve.
Stop.
And sometimes women will be okay. And then out of the blue, one day, they will hoe.
They're not ready. Don't give it to them.
They don't even realize, they don't even know.
I must. Don't do it. Think of the children.
And it's not necessarily all of our fault that we grew up in a world that makes us terrible. And I've talked about this once or twice on my show, that hoes are always gonna hoe. Everybody now. Hoes are gonna hoe. Keep it on the low. Hoes are gonna hoe. Nobody has to know.
Oh.
Hoes are gonna hoe. Everybody knows. You gotta hoe. Gluck 9,000. Fuck 9,000. Every now and then you gotta hoe to get where you want.
Dude.
You might think I'm crazy, and you might think I'm lazy, but I seem to be the only one that knows. Hoes are gonna hoe. Keep it on the low. The white knights are here to show they're unbelievable. That hoes are gonna hoe, and everybody knows. We have to pretend we don't know, but we all kind of know that hoes are gonna hoe. What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily on the Audacity Network. All right, so there are no women that are special or different, not even me. Not me, not anybody. There's no woman on the planet that has nothing in her past. And the ones that don't, I promise to God, they're going to do something in their future. So I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear when I do these streams that this is not me judging, saying right or wrong. I'm not moralizing this. But I think it's important to know the social dynamics that are at play. I think it's important to realize what's going on when hoes hoe. So I think hoeing's actually important. Somebody's got to bang these guys, and sometimes it's somebody's wife, And I think at times maybe there's language I've used where I wish it was a little less moralistic. Because I think sometimes people think I'm more judgmental than I think on Twitter I come off that way. And what I'm trying to discourage is this mentality here from Chad. You're probably not that special, but you're much better than the rest of them. Why would you assume that? You should assume I am exactly like the rest of them. Ho. Thought. Thought, like, I don't know why you would assume I'm different. All women, unless you know them personally, and even if you know them personally, guilty until proven otherwise. And what I've noticed with Brett Cooper is a lot of women, Candace Owens, a lot of the white knights come at me for saying they're just like the rest of us women. Whores. Big whores. All women are whores, right? They might stop whoring for a little bit to get married, but whores, right? I mean, I'm a hoe, you're a hoe, we're just hoeing, right? Sometimes in life you got to gluck 9,000 to get what you want. And sometimes that's marriage, right? I mean, you don't think they glucked and fucked their way to the ring? Breon, no, you don't have to do that. Well, tell that to Melania Trump. I'm going to believe Melania. Melania was naked on a magazine, and now she's the first lady. How did Epstein's girls, not Epstein, sorry, what's his face? How did all those women become movie stars? They fucked and sucked to get what they wanted, right?
Oh.
How did Sarah Stott get famous overnight? So me, when I see this stuff come out, I think water is wet, the sky is blue, hoes are gonna hoe. Sorority girl from UCLA and an actress. I don't need to see any more, right? Like, I mean, I could have told you that. I could have told you there would be some hoeing, right? I could have told you there'd be zero traditionalism. Just like me, right? I'm not claiming purity. I'm not claiming it's me. But it's just like water is wet, the sky is blue. Bitches suck and fuck. You know what I mean? And the white knights are gonna white knight. Now, what's a whore, right? Because I think there's a lot of,
Don't do it to him. Stop.
I did have a hierarchy of whoredom. I'm going to try incorporating this little mini whiteboard. We're going to see how it does. If it does badly, then I might go back to the Google Doc, right? It seems like today everyone wants to be under 10 bodies. Okay. Whenever I talk to women, they always seem to be subtly trying to convince me they're under either 10 bodies or 5 bodies. It seems like there is the whore, right?
Don't give it to him. I must.
5 bodies, 10. Like, so they're always, whenever, like, I was talking to, I'm not going to say who, there's someone I was speaking to, and she's like, oh, I had the longest college boyfriend. Did you, honey? But I know that's what women do. They always subtly like, oh, I was married, I was this, I was that. And they always try to explain, like, don't care if you had a boyfriend for a long time. You were in a sorority. I think you fucked at least 20 dudes. Yeah, and I'm not saying like you're a whore because you fucked 20 dudes. And, I would say 10 to 30 bodies is what women put on before they get married. I've been doing these interviews for a while. 5, they might have by the time they graduate high school. It depends when they start whoring. But once a woman starts whoring, it's hard to stop. And so what'll happen is women by default, we're just whores. And we love it. We love being objectified. I mean, look, I'd love to just be naked right here, right? I mean, we just would love to just be naked all the time and be told we're hot.
Oh.
That's our default. We love being sexualized. We love it. But in order to get married, we have to pretend we don't love it. We're like, oh, I hate whoring. And there's basically 2 sets of guys, the guys that get it and the guys that don't get it. And we fall in love with the guys who get it, the guys that get bitches. Because we can be ourselves, which is whores.
Don't do it to him.
But unfortunately, the guys that don't get it, you need to sell purity to. So what happens is these conservative women, they're They're trying to suppress the whore, right? The inner whore that every woman has, right?
Stop. Stop.
Every woman. And so they just say, I'm not like that, right? And they sell purity to their husbands. But then as soon as they get the kid, they start acting up. But conservative women are worse, and I'll tell you why. Look, liberal women, if they whore, they own it. Conservative women gaslight you for eternity. Having posted a nude in a magazine doesn't stop her from being a good woman. I agree, actually. There's things more important than purity. And I think until you started banging a lot of bitches, how do I put it? Purity is kind of like a low bar. Anybody cannot have fucked. At some point, every woman has not banged a lot of dudes. Bonnie Blue was only with like 3 people before she started going off, right?
Dude,